extremist terrorist organization like the PFI, in a bold and historic move, has been banned by the government and by the security agencies, showing Modi government's and Home Minister Amit Shah ji's zero tolerance towards terrorism. Instead of welcoming this ban on an organization that is working continuously against the interests of India, that is receiving foreign funding, that has links with terror organizations abroad, which is trying to destabilize and create problems for unity and integrity of India by orchestrating riots and communal tension. Instead of welcoming this ban, instead of welcoming the agencies for imposing this ban, we find that today the same ecosystem of Congress, Samajwadi Party, RJD and their ilk are trying to do Rajniti over an issue of Rashtriya Suraksha and Rashtra-Niti. Instead of doing Swagat, they are doing Sampradayak Siyasat. Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav says that one particular community is being targeted. Is the PFI representative of the entire community? These are the people who say terrorism has no religion. Then why is religion being used as a cover to protect and give patronage to organizations like PFI? This is because in the name of vote bank politics, there is a competition between these parties as to who can play the bigger victimhood card and come in the defense of terrorism in the name of Tushtikaran. We all know how RJD and Lalu Prasad Yadav in particular had defended the SIMI when there was a ban imposed on the SIMI by the Supreme Court, by the courts. We all remember how Samajwadi Party time and again has come in defense of terrorism, whether it is the Ahmedabad blast convicts, whether it is the Al-Qaeda terrorists who were caught by the UP ATS at that time. Akhilesh Yadav ji had raised questions on them. Whether it is the attempt of the Samajwadi Party government to release terrorists which was stopped by the court, or the Congress Party which has cried copiously for Batla House terrorists and always doubted our braves. Today the Congress Party has revealed its true hand of support for PFI, which it has constantly done by invoking this kind of false narrative and false equivalence. It is the Congress Party which has been saying for a very long time in various parts that the ban should be imposed. But today when a ban has been imposed, they are questioning it. The question remains that in Rajasthan, they are the ones who allowed PFI a free run on the hijab issue. In Karnataka, when they had a government, they withdrew 175 cases against them. In Kerala, when there is LDF, UDF governments that come to power, those who are responsible for the killing of nationalists in Kerala, the PFI has given a soft approach by the LDF or the UDF government. So this shows that for the sake of Tushtikaran, today there is a compromise with terrorism, and these parties and this ecosystem always comes in support of them.
Of some individual who commit crime does not mean that organization is banned.
Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi never follows India's laws and constitution, even though he pays lip service to them. When the Supreme Court passes an order and a judgment on triple talaq and asks for a law to be made, he opposes it. When the courts of this country pass an order on issues like loudspeaker or hijab, he opposes it. Today, whatever action has been taken against the PFI, it is under the anti-terror laws that are existing in this country, which are constitutionally valid laws. There is a provision to ban an organization for anti-national activities that they indulge in. When the law has been followed and a ban has been imposed, Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi opposes it. And this is the same Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi, when provisions in the UAPA law was strengthened to ensure that not just the organization but even the individual is banned, he opposed even that. So this is the hypocrisy of Asaduddin Owaisi, and there is a competition of Tushtikaran because of which they are all providing protection to terrorism.